Hello guys, good day everyone. It's Brother Bean here, and I have here my Synology DS918 Plus. So I've been using this as my storage device. I've been storing my files here, my important files. But recently I decided to use this as my virtualization NAS. So what I did is I build a server, and I stored the VMware here. So um, this right now contains 4 VMware. This would contain 4. Right now it has 3 VMwares. Um, I will be using those VMware to host my mobile application and the database for that application. Right now, this is populated with 2 Seagate drives. As you can see, it is configured with a RAID 1 mirroring. So I have here a data protection for one uh, disk failure. Okay, but um, I still have here 2 empty slots. I'm planning to upgrade this with another 4 terabyte or another 2 terabyte, depending on my budget. But first, before I do the upgrade of the storage, I want to first populate this the caching. Okay, because I would be installing two uh, database SQL database VMware here. So I need the IOPS to be as fast as possible, as high as possible. So I would be installing uh, two NVMe SSD here for read and write. I will be configuring that later once the NVMe SSD arrive. I ordered it in Lazada. Um, it's fairly cheap. It's what do you call this? It is an ADATA uh, NVMe SSD M.2 SSD. Sorry, NVMe SSD. Okay, with an interface of N.2. Just to be clear. Okay. So aside from that, although this device here, this NAS here, I never encountered issues with it for the last 2 years. But since I would be installing critical data in this, aside from my picture, videos, and other documents, I already removed my documents here. This would I place my files on uh, what do you call this? Several two of this. Okay, 2 terabyte external um, hard drive temporarily, so I could use this for my uh, VMware hosting. Actually, this is not the host. The purpose of this is a NAS. What I did is I created a Loon iSCSI iSCSI Loon and presented it on my host, which in turns I loaded here the VMs, and the CPU and RAM are running on the VMware host. So that's the setup that I did. So in the next coming next videos that I would be making, I would be showing you how to configure that to create that setup. But since I'm just like what I've said, since I would be putting critical data in this, I'd rather have it on a high availability setup. So I'm planning to buy a new one, another one of this. Hopefully, once I save for the money. Okay. I would be buying another one of this, another model, same specification, same model, so I could configure it with high availability or HA. Okay, with that guys, I hope that you are enjoying your day. So I think that's all. Let me just show you before I end the video. Let me just show you the RAM slot for this. Okay, I hope that you can see it. Let me put it closer. There is the RAM slot. Right now it is populated with a 4 gig RAM, and I'm also planning to upgrade that. Although I right now when running my VMware, my VMs on this, there are 4 VMs on this. The CPUs and memory are below 20%, around 18, 20. So I don't think once I upgraded this, I'm just putting in more RAM, and I think that would just be fine if I upgrade it. Okay, so I'm just thinking of the future workload of my VMs, but for VMs on this running, it's just using CPUs below 20%. So upgrading the RAM would definitely help for future utilization of this, because right now those servers are underutilized. We are still developing the what do you call this, the application. But when you start the VMs, those 4 VMs, the the CPUs are and RAM for this are are enough for those to function properly. So with that guys, I hope this video helped you. I will be showing more videos later once I completed my once I once I purchased the application, the hardware. With that guys, thank you, have a nice day.